Welcome back to the shed. Here I am, your man in the shed. Howdy P. Hope you're all well. Hope you're all doing well. The hair's getting a bit wild, getting a bit crazy. Anyway, so thinking to myself, what makes an exciting YouTube channel? What makes an exciting YouTube video? Wow. Everyone loves a review, so that's what we're going to do. Taking myself onto TripAdvisor, we're going to look at some restaurants in Southampton. We're going to look at the top rated restaurants, but we don't want to get the best reviews. We're going to go for the people who have rated it terrible. I haven't looked at these. I'm going to do this now. I'm going to not mention the name of any restaurant because that's not very nice. We're just going to have a bit of a laugh and go through what we got. So I'm going to have a look at the first one. The first one is an Indian restaurant. Okay, we got 16 terrible reviews on this restaurant. Don't know what they're like. Let's have a review, see what they say, and let's see if we can find out what the manager thinks. So I'm starting with an Indian. Here we go then. We're going to go for the terrible reviews because they're always worth a laugh. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to make sure it's not too long. Have we got any? Well, the management really don't have anything to say about this. Oh, we have got one. It's a brilliant. Yeah, okay. We'll go with some which have got reviews. This one is from the 10th of June 2014. So, let's be fair, that's 7 years ago. Things have changed. You might know the restaurant I'm talking about. You might have written this. If you have, tell me you've been back. I've been to this restaurant and I quite like it. I like an Indian though. Anyway, came here on Sunday afternoon with my 17-month-old daughter and husband, greeted by a man hoovering. So that. And when I asked if they were open, he gave me the look of a lazy man just asked to do some work. Okay, starting well then. Very self-conscious place, a fancy blue light and square plate, which is a bit rich considering it is bang in the middle of a Barrett estate, not a brick lane, not a single high chair in the whole restaurant. So they may as well have put no children on the door. Well, I don't see that as a problem. Yeah, we don't want kids. All they do is make a mess and scream. Mind you, an Indian restaurant, they're probably full of that, and it's mainly people on their hen nights or their stag nights. Anyway, the food was very lovely. The bites we had between chasing after my child. See, it's your own fault. You don't take your child to the Indian. You want to enjoy it. You can't moan about the children. But I think they have a bit of an attitude problem. That comes from being too big for their boots, sadly. Chill out, guys. It's only dinner. So, it's a restaurant. Let's be fair, Indian restaurants, I'm not saying they don't have families in them, but I don't really want to be sat there having a Ruby Murray and I got some screaming child there. Anyway, should we find out what the manager said? Oh, it's quite a long reply. Dear madam, thank you for your recent review, in which you stated that the food was very nice, however, that we were very child unfriendly. I feel I have to address several of your comments to clarify for yourself and any potential future customer who may be unjustly put off visiting us after reading your entry. It's true, we do not have any high chairs in our restaurant, neither will we be getting any. There simply isn't sufficient demand for them within our restaurant maneuver. To be completely honest, we need to consider all our experience. What? Oh, sorry. Let me start again. So, it's true, we do not have any high chairs in our restaurant, neither will we be getting any. There simply isn't sufficient demand for them within our restaurant makeover. To be completely honest, we need to consider all of our customers who may all be inconvenienced by one small toddler and have their experience ruined. We have found through 16 years of experience that there is not a lot of demand for very small children, toddlers, to eat a curry. Having said this, I will state that we are extremely welcoming of any children that do visit, and there is a constantly no aspiration that to have no children painted on the door. Those that are rarely visit usually bring a booster seat, etc. with them. We are not like McDonald's or Burger King in that we respect having a row of high chairs available. Yeah, I don't actually see a problem with that. You know, it costs a lot of money to buy a high chair. You've got to store it somewhere. If you're storing it in the actual main area, they don't really look very nice, do they? And if you've got a back area for it, well, you've got to constantly clean the bloody thing because it gathers dust. Imagine if you brought it out and okay, let's be fair, you got cleaning standards. It should be clean when you take it out. But, you know, you're using this thing once or twice a year. Why the hell should they buy a high chair when they don't need them? I'm not going to continue reading the manager's review, but I do agree with him. Right, let's find another one. We're going to come off of that one. I quite like the way he was. We're going to go down. Let's find garden centre. Why not? Let's go for a garden centre. Again, I know this garden centre. I like this garden centre. I'm not criticising them. It's, you know, see what's happened. There's a few terribles on it. Let's find one we like. Oh dear. Yeah. Oh, these are the wrong ones. Let's go for terribles. No dogs allowed. Sad that we would normally go into garden centre with the family dog, and now they are not allowed. We found out at the door and we walked away. We'll go to another garden centre now instead. So what? They don't want your dirty dog in there. Or clean dog. You know, most places don't allow dogs. There's another one. No dogs. No dogs allowed. No money for me now, and me and my dog are a garden centre team. Travel a long way to find out at the door. Well, you've got a phone, haven't you? You can always call and ask. Oh, we got a rip-off now. I was really disappointed by the way the garden centre manager dealt with my complaint. Don't waste your time with and money with this business. They don't care about customers. They are a rip-off. Doesn't say what I was. So, yeah, for me, that's just a load of nonsense. Doesn't tell you anything. Cafeteria visit. So this is a bit more up there. I went for breakfast, which had a great selection. I had a normal English, but by the time I got to the till from the hot plate to pay, it was cold. So many people ordering coffees, took too long to get served. It needs 2 tills and a separate coffee station. It's a lovely place, but wouldn't eat there again on a busy day. Okay, so this one's got a manager's response. Thank you for your review, whatever your name is. We are pleased that you found our breakfast selection great. However, sorry that due to it being busy, your food went cold. And please be assured that your feedback regarding the tills will be passed on to our catering department. We hope you would choose us again soon. So that's a great review. You know, that's a great comeback. But isn't it good that you can see they're busy, so it's clearly a good place? Who goes and gets a buffet and expects it to be piping hot anyway? Yeah, not dog friendly. Well, why should they be? Oh, we got another one. Visited the restaurant for breakfast on the 22nd of September. This is 2019. At approximately 10:20. We were very disappointed with the breakfast we received. Plate was stone cold. The bacon was cold and hard and had difficulty in cutting it. Mushrooms cold, egg cold and hard. Beans were tipped over the egg and were also cold. The sausage was just about tepid. We ordered 2 toasts, which the server said she would bring to us at the till. When she bought it, the toast was white one side and a bit toasted on the other side. I tried to ask her if she could toast it a bit more, but she started darting off. The tea and coffee were okay. All in all, a terrible experience and complete waste of money. Surely there should be some sort of quality control with the food with regards to health issues, as it is not really acceptable to serve hot food stone cold on cold plates. Needless to say, we will not be repeating our experience, and I don't think that I should be put to the embarrassment of returning to the counter to try to obtain a replacement, of which would probably have been cold. Thank you for your review. We're sorry to read that you were disappointed with your breakfast, and this is not what we expect from our customers. Please be assured that your feedback has been passed on to the group catering manager to look into further with the restaurant general manager. We would like to thank you for bringing this to our attention. Yeah, passing the buck, that one of it, innit? Yeah, it went cold. Probably the chef had a bad day and the lights weren't working. Never mind. Anyway, let's go for another one. How long have we got? 10 minutes? Yeah, we got time for a couple more. Why not? So, where should we go? Oh, a kebab place this time. Yeah, why not? Oh no, let's go for a... Should we go for Vietnamese? Vietnamese, everyone? Yeah, we like a bit of Vietnamese, maybe. So this one... Oh, it's only got one terrible review. That's a disappointment. Not for the restaurant, clearly. Okay, so this one really is recent. It was the beginning of February this one came on. And to be fair, it wasn't probably the restaurant's fault. It's Deliveroo's fault. Let's blame the delivery driver. Woo! Firstly, the tubs used for the delivery are not fit for purpose. They are not sturdy, and one of the tubs of broth leaked everywhere. That side, the food which I've eaten and picked up in the past has gone fully downhill. What happened? $11.50 per person for poo? For 3 people? Poo? Anyone? Vietnamese? Poo? P-H-O? How do you say that? I don't know. Not exactly Philippine Vietnamese, am I? You know, ain't Chinese, not even Asian. Anyway, each portion was almost entirely rice noodles and a bit of coriander, broth and prawns cut in half, and so flat that they looked like photocopies. The summer rolls were also almost entirely stuffed with rice noodles. I paid £40 for one of the most disappointing takeout experiences from a restaurant that I absolutely used to adore. I want to support a local business during COVID, but I feel ripped off. You've lost a customer. Wow, never mind. So what else we got? Let's find... So a lot of these are, well, let's be fair, most of these are closed, so it's a bit of a laugh to take the proverbials out of them. Or a coffee shop. What can go wrong on a coffee shop? Whereabouts in Southampton are we in this one? Okay. Oh, that's no good. They've only got 3 and 5 stars. That's a disappointment. I want to find one which is really bad, because it's a laugh to take the piss out of them. Right. Anyway, let's find another one then. Shall we? I know what we'll do. Let's go for something. Let's see how bad staying in Southampton is. Okay, let's take a look. Don't want to go anywhere too posh because... No, this one is hideous. Yeah, there's got to be some bad reviews on this one. And it's going to be about hotel rooms, so you know we're going to find some pubes probably. Everyone loves finding pubes, maybe. Oh, there's a lot to choose on there. So, overall reviews. Yeah, there's been many. And excellent reviews, 311. Terrible reviews, 206. So let's go. Oh, and also poor reviews, 205. Doesn't really say a lot about this hotel, does it? So yeah, let's go terrible. Okay, so we are looking at the 15th of March last year, 2020. Very disappointing would be an understatement. It was a single room with a double bed. very tight for space. On the first night, the toilet would not stop running. This was duly reported and resolved within 30 minutes. The room cooling system was not working and had to sleep in 26-degree all night. Very uncomfortable. This was reported but nothing was done. Therefore, second night the same. Storage space was a joke. Fine for a midget. We didn't say they're not a midget. Then on the second morning, the electric went off. Do not stay here. It's, you know, electric goes off anyway, doesn't it? You know, go back and live in the 80s. You know, every weekend you probably have a power cut. So you can't really say, oh, the hotel was terrible because the electric went. Oh, no. So the management response. Dear Lee Pownell, 2428, whoever, thank you for taking the time to give us a feedback about your stay. We do feel short for not corresponding to your expectation. Would like to take this opportunity to apologise for any inconvenience caused. We are very sorry to read that you were not satisfied with the room cooling system. Please rest assured that we will investigate your concern further in order to avoid this type of issue in the future. We hope we can have the opportunity to better serve you in the future and restore your faith in our hotel. If you decide to return to the hotel in Southampton, please do not hesitate to contact us directly through our contact facilities and we will ensure you are well looked after. Wow. Wouldn't a dog stay here? Well, they don't want dogs there, do they? People have allergies. Get a grip. Oh, someone with a down thumb on this one. At check-in, I was ignored till the woman was finally finished doodling on her notepad. The room was clean, which was the only good thing about the hotel. Well, that's a bonus. At least you're not sitting and sleeping in people's semen and stuff. That ain't going to be nice, is it? I arrived back at 11:15 on the Saturday night to a closed bar. I have never stayed anywhere where the bar is closed so early. I asked 4 members who were just hanging around the reception and I was told, yeah, it's closed. Never staying in such a dive again. Yeah, pops, you know. Bar's closed at 11. Get a grip. Get over it. I'm not even going to bother reading that one. Yeah, that's that hotel, so I won't stay there then maybe. It looks hideous. It looks like a Lego set anyway. Let's try and find another hotel, maybe a slightly nicer hotel. Or potentially a nicer hotel, he says. Yeah, that's a horrible looking hotel anyway. I know you can't see this, but hey, trust me, didn't look very nice. Let's go for a guest house. Yes, let's go for a guest house. So this one is rated 24, 835 reviews, and come on, where are you? Oh, it's got one terrible. Oh, that's a disappointment, but we'll read it anyway. Bad experience of booking room at this hotel. I recently made a booking at the so-and-so guest house. 4 days before my arrival, I received an email saying the owner regretfully had to cancel my room booking because he wanted to give my room to another guest. I feel this is a completely unacceptable way to treat someone who has made a reservation and received a written confirmation of their booking. It happens. Get over it. Anyway, I'm not going to go on about that because, you know, it shows what people are like, you know. What do you want? You can't have a dog stay here. Oh, no. Well, let's give it a bad review. No, don't give it a bad review. They don't want your dog going into a shop, into a garden centre. Get a grip. Get over it. You're only bothered by yourself. Oh, I had to come a long way. Oh, yeah, well, you know, never mind. Anyway, that's been your man in the shed. Hope you're all having a good day. Enjoying the weather. Sunny today. It's my boy's birthday, so we're going to have a bit of a celebration later. Hope you're all well. Stay safe out there, people. See ya, pals.